Hello guys, welcome to my channel. I am Samantha the Introvert. Today I want to give you my personal review on episode 4 of my Dear Gangster Oppa. I already did my reviews on episode 1, 2, and 3. Links are in the description below. So without further ado, let's get into it. The drama starts off with Theo and Guy entering the room, and it was there Theo showed Guy his scars, and I must say he has a lot of tattoos. When I say a lot, I mean 3. Anyways, Guy was shocked, then asked Theo about how this happened to him. Later on, Theo started telling Guy about his story and how his life was never that easy as Guy seemed, and that Theo was afraid to tell him because he thinks that Guy wouldn't be safe if he got too involved with Theo. Back then, Theo was always into gaming, but even then he would get into trouble with people trying to bullying him and his friends. Theo has the same reason for playing game as Guy. Even though they got a different result, it did bring them together. At the time, Theo lived with his father. His father was very sick, but just like all parents who doesn't want to worry their children, the father never told Theo. On his way home one day, he got a call from an auntie saying his father is getting worse and that Theo should come home. On his way rushing home, Theo saw a guy being bullied and decided to help. Let's pause. In my opinion, maybe it's the dumbass in me, but I would have just rushed to my father first, even if I see them bullying someone. Sorry, but family first. Then to come back, if there is anything to come back to. Unfortunately though, because the bullies kept him out long and had been beating him, he reached his father too late. His father passed away. With all that rage piled up, he went back to the bullies. One of the bullies had a gun and shot Theo. Homeboy took that shot like a G and took the gun from that bully and shot him. Well, it's uncertain if Theo actually shoot the bully, but we did see that the gun went off. Theo ended up passing out in front of this building, to which a man came out and see. Theo said if it wasn't for that man, he would have been dead. With all this information that Guy is getting, Guy still says that Theo never trusted him as a friend and that he needs to leave. He basically said he needs some time to think this, at least process all this information. The guy that saved Theo is Mr. Paipoon. Now, because Theo has no father or no home to go to, Theo quit school and started working for Mr. Paipoon. It wasn't an easy job, but Theo eventually worked his way up to be Mr. Paipoon's right and left hand man. When working with Mr. Paipoon, Theo was given 2 rules to live by. One is to never lie, and the other is to never betray. Mr. Paipoon gave Theo his personal gun. Now this gun was never registered to anyone, so he can use this gun as anyhow he please. In my opinion, it took a lot for Theo to tell Guy. If someone tells you their secret, it means they trust and care about you for them to tell you all this. This man can really hold his liquor. He have been drinking non-stop till morning and not even pass out drunk. Theo got a call from Tool to get to the restaurant. It's an emergency. It seems word got to Mr. Paipoon about Theo opening a restaurant, but that's not the bad news. Apparently, Theo's new restaurant is not in his district, meaning he is trespassing in someone else's turf. Mr. Paipoon asked Theo why he did such a thing, and Theo made a lie/excuse, but we know and Mr. Paipoon knows it's a lie, which means Theo broke a rule. But Mr. Paipoon didn't do anything because Theo is his best man. Mr. Paipoon, however, says that there is someone who lied and betrayed him, and he wants Theo to handle that person. The person he's talking about is Kenji. Tool and Boss is a duo I want to happen. Just saying. Meanwhile, Guy is crying and wondering why Theo hasn't called him yet. The same time, his doorbell rang. By the way, Guy told them he'll be quitting a game and we won't be playing any more games with them, and signed out of the group chat, even blocking them from calling. This is the stupidly sad move because they are suffering from an information you got from Theo. The person was at the door was Wall. Boy, bye. I honestly thought Kenji was straight, but I guess Kenji rolled both ways. Okay, the only good thing I can say about Wall is his clothes. His clothes look nice. But I notice I don't see his girlfriend. Did Wall break up with her? No. Hanging around Wall is danger to your health. That's all I gotta say. Now he wants to stay with Guy. I'm tired of Wall. By the way, why is everyone wearing blue? The woman in the background, the guy right there, and Wall and Guy. Theo was to kill Kenji, but he didn't and told Kenji to run and hide, and that Theo will tell Mr. Baiboon that Kenji died. But that won't work. In my opinion, it will just pile up on the more things that you shouldn't have done and you did. Like lies. Why would Wall walk around with no shirt on in Guy's room? Okay, this is where I draw the line. This part I don't like. Wall was reaching to kiss Guy, but why? Was he trying to test Guy? Because I know Wall knows Guy likes him. And it's confirmed when Guy closed his eyes. But then Wall just played it off and went to bed. Guy, it's time for you to just let your feelings for Wall go. Because it's obvious it will never happen. Move on. The next morning, Wall woke up and noticed that Guy left, and he even left a note. Okay, this is stupid. You telling me Guy trusted Wall that much to leave him in his own house with all his stuff? And other thing, why is Wall's suitcase in his room? Wall, all you needed was just a backpack. Why are you doing that like you're gonna live there? Am I the asshole for hating Wall? I mean, he's just being a good friend. Theo has been calling Guy non-stop, but is unable to reach him. Theo went to see Guy, but when the door opened, it was Wall. Wall started cursing Theo, even punching Theo. And Theo was about to punch Wall, but held back. In my opinion, it's not worth it. Turns out, Guy went home to his parents. When Guy checked his phone, wondering why Theo never called, he noticed he got a lot of missed calls from Theo. Theo eventually found Guy. Not sure how though, but he did. Guy said he can't explain why he left Theo, but Theo said he can tell why because he feels the same. To which Guy told Theo not to act like he knows everything. Then Theo said to Guy that if Guy doesn't like Theo, he should say so, and Theo will leave and never show himself to Guy again. But Guy couldn't say those words because he would be lying. First of all, it's the little boy for me. Anyways, Theo then walked up to Guy, then told him he likes Guy, to which Guy told Theo he likes Theo too. They both shared a kiss. Okay guys, that is the end of my review on episode 4 of My Dear Gangster Oppa. Stay tuned for my review on episode 5. And as always, if you like my review, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, hit notification bell so you never miss any of my videos, and I'll see you next time. By the way, the noise in the background is rain, so I do apologize for that.